Now, I was looking forward to the 4v4 because, fun fact, this 4v4 actually has another. Oh, this is going to be a little bit lopsided. Has another one of our viewers in the chat. I don't know if he's in the chat, but Jadolf, the Dolphin himself, is going to be jumping in a 4v4. I'm ready for it. Hello, T-Bits. Hello. And in the top left, we have Clan Butt Air. We have featuring Saundo and Jadolf in the top left. Jadolf, for those who are unaware, is a Masters Terran player. And towards the bottom right, we have a new team. It looks like a clan, though. I believe they're all on Clan Kyber. Okay, so the previous team may have been like randoms. I'm not too sure, but here, like, these clearly have queued up with each other. So we have pre-made versus pre-made. And what is this? Hidden caves? Have I seen this map before? I have, okay. Interesting. I'm loving the aesthetic. There's Zonaga here towards the center. We have a lot of bases to take. This is a much larger map compared to the 3v3 map, let me tell you. As we are taking the pylon on the center of the map, but we're pulling back so we're not proxying. Okay, you have my attention. Forge! Cannon Rush? Wait, what? Wait, what? We have a Forge first here from our pink Protoss player, and we throw down the pylon, but we pull back so we're not cannon rushing. We're pulling a Saundo. We're going for like a Forge fast expand. Interesting. The other interesting thing here is, okay, we do have some pocket bases on the right hand, not even pocket bases, based on the right hand side. No bases on the left. This is actually a really awkward map to expand on. Where does the green player expand? So you have this base here for the orange player. You have this base here for the pink. And what, does green have to expand up here? That's so far away. That's so awkward. But I guess so. I guess these bases are for these two players. Oh my god, as we're rushing into double gas. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay. We have rushed into gas production. It looks like maybe two base layer to get into two base muta. We could try to rush into fast hydras. We could go into a roach rush as well. Meanwhile, we do see Saundo across the map going for a wall here with a forge. Soon to be a cannon wall, I imagine. So again, great minds think alike. Cannons are on the way, and okay, we are just setting up the cannons defensively back at home. And we are just walling up here as well. Ooh, this is awkward. Okay, so it looks like Jadolf is going for this base on the left, so even further far away. Yo, you gotta get your bases sorted. What's going on? We saw this teal player earlier. I imagine with this fast layer, it's gonna be two base muta again. I imagine it's gonna be massing mutas as we saw previously. I imagine our Terran player here is gonna be going 1-1-1 into mech again. Meanwhile, Jadolf, he's also known for mech play. I wouldn't be surprised. And yeah, there it is. Second factory is on the way. So mech from Jadolf as well. So mech from both Terran players. We have soon to be mutas from the Zerg. And Saundo is just walling up and cannoning up this wall to make sure we're safe and secure on our bases. So we've all got our plan. We all got like our kind of role here to play. Across the map, these fast gases were for a Spire, so okay, it's all coming together, it's all making sense. So two base Spire here out of our yellow Zerg player. Our green Protoss going for 4-gate blink or 4-gate play on one base, by the way. Oh, again, I do think it's just really awkward to expand for our player here. I don't think it's like clear or the most intuitive thing to recognize, like, guys, where am I meant to expand? It's meant to be up here instead. Oh, we have a lot of Protoss, actually. A lot of Protoss getting involved. We have a Dark Trend on the way from Saundo. DTs. I don't think I've ever played on this map. I played a couple of 4v4s before, but yeah, this map, it's so misty. I like it. Like, you can see, like, the Overlord, like, hidden in the clouds. I appreciate it. I could be mistaken, but at least in recent years, I don't recall a map on the ladder having like these effects up in the air, like actually clouding units, whether it's Overlords or Medivacs or Ravens. Maybe in the older map pool, maybe like on maps like Frost. Maybe in the older maps, but like in recent years, I don't recall that. So we are going to be committing here to Blink Stalkers. Mutas are amassing. Spire on the way for the Teal Zerg, as we mentioned. So yeah, we kind of have a better idea on how this team plays. As we do have our Protoss team working together, pushing on the left-hand side. We do catch a Cyclone. We're getting in position. Terran mech team getting in position here. We do have a tank on the low ground looking very exposed, by the way. Tank volley is going to be going up. We'll clean up the Marines. Oh, we do take some big volleys though, but the tank should go down. Again, very little to support. Bearing in mind that the Teal Zerg player doesn't have an army, does have mutas on the horizon, so unable to support this here. Boys are being pulled. Pretty good damage being done here by the Protoss with the Cyclones. They come in from behind. We clean up all the Stalkers, and we will shut this down. It did cost us a couple of SCVs, even mutas coming in from behind. The scary thing here, though, is that I do think that we have a better economy. Like, the team on the left-hand side, top left, has a better economy here, and bottom right is still just getting into their 2 bases. Yeah, as the DD harass, oh my god, getting a lot of damage done. We have 10 kills, 9 drones, and 1 queen. And yeah, just unfortunately, there's just no detection here. We can produce Overseers. We do have a lair. But this is getting a lot done. Meanwhile, behind this, that's a lot of Stalkers. Well, this is basically a 1 base all in from our green Protoss player. Just mass blink Stalker from most of our Protoss players here. Blink Stalkers aren't bad, but they don't scale amazingly. We spoke about it earlier, but Skytoss can be really strong in team games, and so far we haven't really seen anyone go Skytoss. Not yet. So our Teal Zerg getting into their 3rd base. You have Jadolf working towards his own 3rd as well. All players just going to be expanding, setting things up. Getting into blue flame. So it's going to be Battle Mech here from Jadolf. We have actually Bio from our red Terran, not Mech. Okay, we're not stepping on each other's toes. Could we Bio this time? Stim, Marines. This makes me want to play team games. This makes me want to play team games. Yeah. Well, it makes me want a ladder. They have mutas coming in from the right hand side. We do have a better economy here this time, but we've been able to recover from losing so many workers against those DTs. But the muted cloud is in favor of our Teal Zerg player. We can force this back. We do catch the Overseer. At the same time, the Mass Blink Stalker pushing in. There is 1 tank in the back line. A big volley is going to be going up. It's so bright. Jesus. it's my eyes. As the Stalkers, they push in. They do get on top of the tank. It will go down. But these Cyclones are going ham. Oh my god. And they just chew their way through so many of these Stalkers. Yeah, the mutas, they come in to clean up. And every single Stalker going to be going down. Again, there was potential with this push, but it was only 2 armies worth of Stalkers. Funada, this green Protoss player. I was like, I see 2 colors of Stalkers. Where's the 3rd set of Stalkers? Yo, there's so much here. If we had pushed with everything, I think we can break the Terrans. I think we could have broken through the Terrans, especially bearing in mind that the mutas were busy at the time. There would have been potential here. Papi, Odysseus, what's going on? Your team needed you. And now we're pushing in on our own, and suddenly significantly a weaker army here from the green Protoss. We can apply some pressure, but again, much easier to deal with only 1 player. Jadolf is going to be coming in. Mutas to support. But for the most part, we should be able to hold on to this. Yeah, tanks are getting on top of the high ground. Getting onto the high ground. We have a couple of Immortals in the mix. Immortals, they will help quite a bit against Mech. But that's also where I would have said that, like, again, something like Carriers would have been really good to see. Really cool to see. From either of these Protoss players. For the most part, we're just committed to a ground-based army. Likewise, we're also still committed to muta play. That's a lot of hatcheries. That's one way to spend our minerals, I guess. True. We could just take another base, but it's fine. As we are just taking the map. We are just taking the map behind this here. We have the Ultra Cavern on the way. So it's going to be muted into Ultra. That's a decent chunk of Archons that have been amassing. Have these Archons all been morphed in from DTs? No shot. Saundo. They have been. Oh, lovely. All the DTs. So the armies are going to be clashing. Again, these Stalkers can trade well against just pure Archon. As they do push forward, they force it back. At the same time, Jadal pushing in towards the south alongside our Bio-Terran player as well. Oh, we could even go for a bit of a base trade here. Yeah, we're going to be committing the Mass Blink Stalker from all three Protoss armies. We're going to be able to break through. The Archons are going to be following the Stalkers. Sorry, the Mutas going to be struggling on their own. And in the Mutas, they come in from behind as well. We collapse here on this army. And here comes the Terran. The surround gets surrounded. As the Cyclones and Marines, they stim on forward. We catch two of these Protoss armies. Oh, the Mutas on their own, they can't really hold a candle against a Bio, against all these Marines and Cyclones. Yeah, and it looks like the Stalkers, we've run out of steam, pushing into tanks of all things, pushing into mech. Only the Mutas make it through. The push had potential. But again, like I do think that there was like greater potential or a really good chance to break the left-hand side if all the players were working together. It's the green Protoss. Shaking my head. So we're going to be coming in. We do take down some of these bases. We went Mass Ultra. No more Mutas. Going into Mass Ultra. Let's go. Marines pushing across the map, running into a wall of cannons. These bases are pretty heavily fortified. So we're going to bleed out a lot of Marines in the process. No Medevacs, unfortunately, to support ourselves. As the Mutas, they do find another base. Here we go. The Cyclones, they come in to support the Cyclones. Poppy, we're here. And we can force our way in. Yeah, we drop in towards the base. The Medevacs have arrived. Tanks are pushing forward as well. The Jade off carry. As he is breaking through. The Muta's doing what they can, but again, Mass Muta against Marine and Cyclone, it's not ideal. Fun fact, the new Cyclone actually fares quite well against Muta because of their high attack rate. Sure, their range is lower, but the DPS is quite high. Does do well against all those Mutas, and yeah, we're going to be able to clean everything up. We catch the rallying Mutas. They race back home to run into Marines. The Thors are here. The Ultras, they want to be involved as well. They're coming. Oh, I remember when I used to Mass Ultra. Good times. We're kind of getting stuck with each other. It's fine. Rolling in, and for the most part, the bases have been broken. Like, the Muta count was reset. The Stalkers as well. We do see Saundo now getting into Skytoss, but I don't know if we're going to be able to see a carrier. I don't know if we're going to make it that far. As we are pushing in. Esther Jadolf. Further proof. Fun fact, Jadolf, he's always in the chat. He's always trying to say, like, Papi, I don't play mech. I never play mech. Copium. Shout out to Jadolf, by the way. He's an Australian Terran player. Australia. He's one of our own. One of our own. As we're breaking on through. No GG. No GG. As they're pushing in towards the final bases here. Next side going down again. There's just not much of an army left. Oh, shout out to the pink Protoss. GG. Add Omega. Let's go. Oh, yo, we have Void Race on the way. GG does get called, and Team Bud Air does take the game. GG. I think the last time we played team games on stream, when was that? That was like 2021. I think I did team games with Yaku and with Asher like a couple of years ago. It was fun. It was fun. But we don't really have a lot of time to play team games together anymore. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. But GG nonetheless. As again, we were just kind of breaking the ice here with some of these team games, enjoying some of these maps as well. But all right, Now let's go. Now we have some 1v1s. Now we can judge a little bit more. The final game redeemed here by Saundo. The final game here is going to be a 1v1 on Equilibrium.